When we think of George Clooney, many of us picture the suave, charming Hollywood star who's seemingly always in control. From his iconic roles in films like Ocean's 11 to his humanitarian efforts and political activism, Clooney has earned a reputation as one of the most admired men in the world. His marriage to Amal Clooney, a brilliant and influential human rights lawyer, has been celebrated as a perfect match, often seen as the epitome of a power couple in Hollywood. But recently, a shocking turn of events has rocked their seemingly perfect relationship, with reports suggesting that Amal Clooney walked away from George after 10 years of marriage. The emotional fallout has left fans, and even those close to the couple, in disbelief. Let's take a deep dive into what happened and explore the complex emotions involved in this heartbreaking chapter. When George Clooney married Amal Clooney in 2014, it was the wedding of the decade. The world watched as the dashing actor wed the brilliant British-Lebanese lawyer in a ceremony in Venice, surrounded by A-list celebrities and world leaders. Their relationship seemed like a fairy tale, a celebrated movie star marrying an equally accomplished woman who was dedicated to fighting for human rights on a global scale. For the first few years, George and Amal appeared inseparable, often spotted at charity events, movie premieres, and luxury vacations. Fans admired their shared passion for causes close to their hearts, like Amal's legal battles for refugees and George's advocacy for peace in conflict zones. The couple welcomed twins, Ella and Alexander, in 2017, and they appeared to be the picture of happiness. But as is often the case in Hollywood, the glitz and glamour only tell part of the story. Over the years, sources close to the couple began to suggest that their marriage was facing increasing strain. As Amal's career took off, George, who had already achieved his success in Hollywood, began focusing more on family life and his business ventures, including his tequila brand, Casamigos. Amal, with her jet-setting career as a lawyer and her commitment to global human rights, seemed to have less time for her family life, which created a growing distance between her and George. Rumors about their troubled relationship started to surface, but both George and Amal worked hard to keep their personal lives private. Yet, behind the closed doors of their lavish homes, it was clear that something wasn't right. In the last few months, a series of emotional events have reportedly unfolded, leading to an incredibly tense situation between the couple. George, known for his emotional resilience, has reportedly been struggling with his feelings of isolation and frustration as his marriage continued to deteriorate. While Amal remained dedicated to her career, George allegedly found it harder to keep up with her level of ambition and professional commitments, causing a rift that has now come to a head. The breaking point came when George experienced what insiders are calling an emotional breakdown, a moment where he reportedly confided in close friends that he was feeling overwhelmed by his personal life. His breakdown was said to be a result of the growing emotional disconnect between him and Amal, compounded by the pressures of raising their young children while balancing their demanding careers. What followed was a shocking revelation. Amal, who has always been the strong, composed figure in their relationship, reportedly walked away from their home after a particularly heated argument. Sources suggest that Amal, feeling like she had given all she could to their relationship, felt it was time for a break. There are multiple factors at play here. For one, Amal's career demands a level of focus that makes it difficult for her to balance family life. As a human rights lawyer, Amal has taken on cases that have required her to travel frequently and be away from her family for extended periods. While George was initially supportive, the distance began to take its toll on their marriage. George, on the other hand, is said to have struggled with feeling like he was losing himself in the shadow of Amal's professional success. As a man known for his quick wit and emotional intelligence, it's hard to imagine him feeling overshadowed by anyone, but sources suggest that the difference in their career trajectories led to significant tension. Another factor is the toll that parenting has had on their relationship. Raising twins while juggling international careers is no small feat, and while George and Amal are both extremely dedicated parents, the reality of parenting young children can sometimes exacerbate any existing cracks in a relationship. Despite the reported emotional breakdown and Amal walking away, insiders say that this doesn't necessarily mean the end for their marriage. The couple, who have weathered their fair share of challenges in the past, are reportedly seeking couples counseling to help them navigate their issues. There are even whispers that George has been seeking therapy to work through his emotions and find a way back to balance. Their friends and colleagues are hopeful that this will only be a temporary setback. Many believe that if anyone can overcome the challenges they're facing, it's George and Amal, given their deep bond and shared commitment to their children. The news of Amal Clooney walking away after 10 years of marriage to George Clooney has undoubtedly shocked fans across the world. But what we're witnessing is a very human moment in the lives of two people who, despite their fame and fortune, are dealing with the same challenges many couples face. Whether or not George and Amal can overcome this difficult chapter remains to be seen, but one thing is clear, their story is far from over. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into George and Amal Clooney's emotional journey, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more updates on their story and other Hollywood headlines. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think they'll make it through this tough time, or is this the end of their relationship? We can't wait to hear from you.